What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for Coolin with Jay, as always, guys, in this wonderful December day. No, I'm just joking. It's actually supposed to rain all the rest of the week. This is the only dry-ish day of the week, and obviously that means for me, I gotta get in a YouTube video to share with y'all. So, as always, guys, it's my very first sport bike. This is the Panigale V4, the standard model, not the S or the R. It has been heavily modified and upgraded. It's my very first sport bike, very first ownership. I've now had it now for about 1.5 years, going on 2 years. I want to take out this second to talk about my Patreon. So I decided to make a Patreon account for my channel. The reason being is because numerous people have asked how they can support me on my channel. How they can support my growth, just not through a subscription, which of course obviously is free. For those of you who don't know, YouTube is free. It doesn't cost any money. But how they can help me. So there are 2 ways to get into the Patreon. Obviously the first is just typing in patreon.com/Coolin with J, all one word, or as you can see here on my YouTube channel, on the banner at the bottom right corner, you see little links for my Instagram, my Twitter, and I believe my Twitch, and next to that is a weird box. For some reason the Patreon doesn't get an actual hyperlink kind of thumbnail thing, but it's there. You can click on that, or you can go to on my Instagram page, on the link tree, it's the first link, and that will take you directly to the Patreon. So there's 3 ways of doing it. So what is this about? So basically, for the Patreon, or what it's going to be used for, guys, it's going to be used for anything for my channel growth, okay? It's not going to be used for any personal use, like bills or anything like that. It's going to be used, toward accessories, modifications, toward even upgrading to a different bike. The new V4S or Street Fighter, any of that kind of stuff. So that's where all the money will go to. Okay, guys, it's not going to go to anything else, as I have detailed description on the Patreon link about what the money will be used for. And again, this is not me trying to say, hey guys, support me on Patreon. This is I'm doing it because people have asked me about it, and they want to help give and support my channel from a financial standpoint. And by all means, obviously, I can't complain about that. So that's what that's for. And again, like I said before, it's no pressure. It's no pressure at all, guys. Like I said, I'm not expecting it. If you do, great. If you don't, hey man, I still appreciate your support either way. So I just want to get that part out of the way. And then also, guys, I want to recap this year, man. But first, I want to recap my previous video, not the one about the 916. Actually, guys, I do want to. So today's video, guys, I'll talk about a few things. But first is the 916. So if y'all haven't watched it already, I did a YouTube cinematic walk around of the Ducati 916 Froggy Special Edition 25-year anniversary, or whatever you want to call it. I took a link up below for that. Excuse me. I did a video on that, just a walk around. It's a sexy looking bike. I will say that. But there are some things about it that are not so sexy. For example, this is a 2019 essentially bike coming out in the end of 2019, early 2020, when Ducati is just releasing the 2020 V4S. For the base, the S, that's the same frame as the R. So its value kind of is pretty much been diminished because of when it decided to come out. I mean, it's a great looking bike, but like I struggle to see the value in it, because why would you purchase pretty much $40,000 bike, special edition, unless you really like him as a racer, unless you really like that paint scheme, which you can do yourself? Like, why wouldn't you just buy the 2020 S model, and then just get someone to paint you the fairings that of the 916 and save yourself the money, and you have a newly upgraded, revised Ducati V4. So I just want to touch on that, man. Like, it's a cool looking bike, but I feel like they're a little late to that party. I hate those things. I feel like Ducati was late to that board. That should have been done a lot sooner. Next, I want to talk about, guys, is the video before that. I was talking about different, gear people wear. I thought he was going to signal me to stop, but he didn't. He had his hand up, so I thought he was going to tell me to stop, but he didn't. Anyway, guys, in that video, I also talked about, in the previous video before that, guys, I talked about gear, and there was actually a ton of comments about that one, and about different people input, for the gear they wear and all of that. I want to say something that people get very passionate about certain things, right? Whether it's gear, whether it's bikes, cars, brands, whatever. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to what they believe they should own or have and all of that, right? Everybody's entitled to what they feel. With that being said, though, I don't think necessarily there's a right or wrong. Like, one of the big things was talked about was, well, if you crash, in a high-speed crash with all gear, it's not going to matter about whether you wore gloves or helmet or any of that, which is true. And also could be said you might survive. I think at the end of the day, guys, wear the gear that you feel comfortable with or don't. Like I said, right now I'm cruising around. I'm not doing anything crazy because, again, it's damp on most roads. It's still wet, and in Oregon, I can't guarantee it's not going to rain. So I don't want to go too far because I'm sure rain's around the corner. Even though it says 0%, I don't trust it. I just don't. So I've been keeping it chill today. Want to make a little cruise ride video, and have fun. That's what I want to do. And on top of that, it's also cold. So I just want to keep it very relaxed kind of day. But anyway, that's my take on that, guys. Again, wear any kind of gear you want. For me, it's always gloves, helmet, jacket, gloves, helmet, jacket. Wow, gloves, helmet, jacket. Yeah, those are mine. The pants and boots are the ones I vary on depending on how I feel. I do plan on eventually getting a race suit and some racing boots. So I wouldn't mind maybe some jeans and some cool race boots, maybe. But I enjoy the jeans, the pants I have and the shoes I have. Anyway, moving forward past that. Next part I want to talk about, guys, is we're coming up on the end of the year, guys. What are y'all's plans for Christmas, for New Year's? What are some things you wish you could own or have? Your little list for Santa, if you want to call it that. Obviously, we all have our dreams and desires. As y'all know, mine is the V4 Street Fighter. That is on my list of things to bring to the channel, and also a sport car. Couldn't talk there for a second. That's something I've been thinking about and considering and looking into is ownership of a sport car, and pretty much having my channel be about all moto vlogging, both car and bike. And obviously I'll keep y'all posted on what happens with that, but that's pretty much my plan for my channel. We'll see, guys, for the rest of the year. Obviously the whole plan is, as always, is to always try to at least put out one video per week. I typically like to record the week before for the next week, so this is my video actually for this week, but it's supposed to rain all this week coming up, so I'm not sure how I'll be able to get a video in for next week. But like I said, guys, my goal and mission is to always post at least one moto vlog video per week, and I will keep y'all posted if that changes or not. And last but not least, man, if I don't get to a recap of 2019, man, it's been a great year. Not as much issues and drama as it was the year prior, with all the recalls on the V4 and all the parts and things that were going on, all the modifications. And again, if I could do it all over again, I would do it slightly differently. I'd have more videos of the modifications instead of just like, hey, I've done them all type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like, hey, here is the video installing the modification, and not just a month later, hey guys, have a new mod kind of thing. So in hindsight, then I definitely would change, but you live and you learn, right? So that's all I got, guys. Just a quick little video. Again, okay, you pull all the way out. All right, and he pulled into the middle lane. All right, not mad at you. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. I'm done rambling. Thank you for Coolin with Jay, as always, guys, and I will see you on the next video.